Hey flight test fans and YouTubers. This is my new plane that I got the idea from Flight Test. It's basically an FT Flyer wing that I added wingtips to, and this is modeled after the Fly Zone Eraze, if you're familiar with that. I didn't want to spend $99 on it, so I went ahead and built my own. So it's exactly the same wing as the flight test plane FT Flyer, with the exception I just added on. So same dimension across, except for I added whatever these are. What, these about an inch tall. I just eyeballed after the Fly Zone Eraze. And the tail section, I eyeballed that too, and I cut a couple little slots in here to stick this down in, and basically I just stuck it on the center line of the wing. As you can see, there's no dihedral, so I just left it out. So instead of cutting your line down the center, leave it out. An updated version I haven't finished yet. I stuck a carbon fiber spar in here. This has no reinforcement in the wing except the tape. It's got packing tape top and bottom, and as you can see, the tape spans the whole length to try and give it a little strength, but who knows. It also has the Hobby King Fun Fighter series motor. It's a, let's see if I can get that in here. It's not turning out too well. 2825-1950 kV, and I'm running this on 4 cells like they do the Fun Fighter series, and it smokes. My only complaint is right now the bottom here where you mount the battery on the Velcro, the battery sticks down there and it looks kind of hokey and it causes drag. So the updated version, I'm taking the servos, and the length of the servo here, I'm going to move it a whole length back. So basically it's going to sit somewhere probably against this popsicle stick. And this popsicle stick, as you probably know if you're familiar with flight test, holds the zip tie that secures the power pod in there. So once I move the servos back, I will cut through the bottom of the power pod and recess it to almost where these servos are now, so my CG will work. The 4 cell just fits in that power pod space. It's a 850 milliamp nanotech 4 cell that's going to be right up inside there. I've already done another plane like it. Ed from Experimental Airlines has also given me ideas. That's how I did the wingtips here. This is his version on the cheap Delta, and also the leading edge of this plane is his idea. It's super strong. I mean, you can probably do combat with that. And what he does is he adds, I think it's 7/16 of an inch. Sorry about the video quality, guys. 7/16 of an inch onto the front here, and he cuts off one layer of the foam and the paper, and then the excess paper that's hanging out, he puts glue along the leading edge and wraps it over. When that's dry on the leading edge, he then glues the bottom half. If I can show you that here. You can barely see the lump there where my thumb is. That's very poor video, but my iPad did not work, so I couldn't upload a video for my iPad, so here I am. So I add it there. So if you watch Ed from Experimental Airlines, he'll show you that in his cheap Delta series, which I've already recessed the battery in on it, and it just makes a world of difference losing that drag. But this plane for $1, it's extremely fast, and I'm very happy with it. And you see the angle here of the elevons here, how extreme. Well, it's not terribly extreme, but to make that work, I took my servo arms and I kind of tilted them so I can get the straight angle. And I'm going to have to do it even more probably when I move the servos back. Other than that, if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the box down below. And thanks for checking things out.